Oh look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
And he's got quite a shot on him.
So we're already into the second period.
And he'll shoot here.
Things point to a routine victory, but there are some amongst us here who are hoping for a memorable day.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent, and we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Skillfully hit. He created a great chance there.
Showed superb vision and awareness there in executing such a delightful little chip that took out a whole defence to find the runner. Shame it just couldn't be finished off.
Carlos. Paris Saint-Germain repelled by a resilient defence. And he threw on his own. There's a possibility here for a shot. A goal for Barcelona. A moment that demanded composure, and that's what he produced.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Barcelona start again at 1-0.
Oh look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
And he's got quite a shot on him. He scores. Have done it. They're back on level terms. Well, what can you say about that goal?
Yeah, and all engineered by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
They kick off with parity restored.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Plays it long. Oh, nice touch. They get it clear. The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Up for the header. No, lacked control in the end.
Yeah, they had lots of options in the box there. They've got plenty to chew on at the moment, but no bite.
Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
With it takes a shot. There it is. What are your thoughts on the goal, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence that he was allowed so much time and space, but I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Paris Saint-Germain up by a goal.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Knocks it through. There's the whistle, and it's half-time.
Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
So there was the first half.
Well, they haven't really got going in this leg. The momentum is against them now, and it's going to be tough.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're already into the second period.
And he'll shoot here. Oh, it's in! Planned meticulously and finished with great aplomb.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Barcelona
are making a change now.
Paris Saint-Germain resume, and the gap is now 2.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
There's someone on the overlap. The danger passes with a timely deflection. A corner though. On his head. Does all that's asked of him there. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Looking to exploit the space. Played through the middle. Drives it in.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. It's probably cautionary.
He'll be pulled up for a foul. Rafinha. The ball threaded through. He has to score now. He takes the opportunity to shoot. Maybe his technique a little lacking there.
Gonzalo Ramos really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Barcelona not been given any real freedom in the end. Now there's a chance to counter. Oh, good challenge, and he's got it back. A chance to counter-attack here. Good tackle. It was deemed both clean and fair. Lovely ball through. Opportunity for a goal. Oh, yet another goal. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that. A very classy finish, that.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So, could this be the one that settles it?
Lamine Yamal
Loses out physically.
surges forward.
Good interception, just what they needed. There it is, the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain
Kept cool and did ever so well to keep their composure, particularly after going behind. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Paris Saint-